Hello, today we are going to do a yoga flow focusing on graceful transitions. It's often just as important moving between the poses as it is being in the pose itself. It's kind of like that whole theory, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. We want this whole practice to be a moving meditation, so it's important to just find that grace, find that strength between the poses as well. So let's go ahead and get started in a child's pose. Bring the knees out wide, extend the arms forward, and then rest the forehead down on the mat. Just feeling the heart melt down close towards the mat. Trying to find that long spine here, so maybe already the fingertips can inch a little closer towards the top of the mat. Maybe the forehead reaches a little further forward as well. And then just start to breathe into that length. Start cultivating that pranayama breath, that life force energy. Big inhales through the nose. And then sending the exhale breath out the nose as well. One more breath here. Inhale, fill out. Exhale, press the hips back towards the heels. Stretch the arms a little more forward, stretch. On the inhale, rise up. Let's meet in a tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, cat-cows. On the inhale breath, start to drop the belly, tuck the toes, lift the gaze, roll the shoulders back. As you exhale, draw the chin into the chest, press the mat away. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, send it out. Tabletop. Let's do a wrist stretch. Point the fingers back towards the body, edge of the wrist towards the top edge of the mat. Shift the body weight back a little bit, just opening up through the wrists here, maybe a little side to side motion. Then flip the grip, palms face up. Fingers can point in towards the midline, or you can rotate them to point back towards the body, but make some fists, touch each finger to the thumb. Maybe bend and straighten the elbows. Let's add a toe stretch. Tuck the toes, sit back on the heels, and then shake out the wrists, circle them out, spark the fingers, open and close them. As always, if it's too intense to sit back on the heels, you can always elevate a little higher, but just try to get those toes tucked underneath. Inhale the arms overhead, interlace the fingers, flip the grip so the palms are facing up. As you inhale, draw the tailbone down, belly in towards the spine. Lean left, gaze right. Or lean right, gaze left, excuse me. Come back through center, lean to the left, gaze to the right. Back to center, bend the elbows, rest the head back in the hands. Send the heart high as you open the elbows wide. Cactus the arms, interlace behind you, roll the shoulders back, add a little back bend. Just try to let the head go. Avoid holding it up, just let it cascade down the back. Little back bend here. Cartwheel the arms over, pat out the feet. Walk the hands forward, a handprint towards the top of the mat, and then shift the hips forward. Bend the heels up so they're towards the glutes. Roll the feet towards the right. Bring the left ear towards left shoulder. Come through center. Roll the feet towards the left, right ear, right shoulder. Come back through center, press the hips back, keep them high, lower the forehead down. Option to draw the chin towards the mat for a puppy pose. Slither the body forward. Sorry, I held that one. I was trying to wait for that truck to go by. Forearms come down to the mat. Bring the feet, hips width distance apart. Start to roll the shoulders back. Anchor the tops of the feet down in towards the mat. Think about energetically trying to touch hip bones to elbows and elbows to hip bones. Lower the chin towards the chest. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together. Roll right ear, right shoulder. Come back through center, roll left ear, left shoulder. Come back through center, draw the thumbs to point forward, press into the hands, straighten the elbows, lift the gaze, and let the head go. Bend the elbows, pull the heart forward, lower the forehead down to the mat. Bring the legs together, big toes, ankles come to touch, hands are underneath the shoulders. Press the tops of the feet down into the mat and then squeeze the legs together really tight so the inner thighs are zipped up. Start to press the tops of the feet into the mat so you feel the knees lift. Squeeze the elbows tight by the body. And as you inhale, press into the tops of the feet. Lift the heart up. Point the shoulders down. Keep lifting the gaze up. Use the strength of the back body here. One more inhale. Press up. Lift up. Slowly lower the forehead down to the mat. Extend the arms forward. Legs can stay together, but if your low back is sensitive, you most certainly can bring your feet hips width distance apart. On the inhale breath, we're going to keep the feet anchored into the mat. Lift the arms up and then pull the elbows back, squeeze, reach forward, and then lower the forehead down. So we'll inhale, lift, pull, reach, lower. One more inhale, lift, pull, reach, lower. On this next one, now we're going to lift the feet as well as the arms. So on the inhale, lift the arms, lift the legs, pull back, reach forward, lower. Let's do two more. Inhale, lift, pull. Try to touch those elbows behind the body, reach forward, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift, pull, reach, lower. Good. Shimmy the hips right to left. Walk the hands under the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Press up high, straight arm plank. Send the hips high to a downward facing dog. Pedal out the knees. Alternate. Right heel to the mat. Left heel to the mat. Gaze towards the belly button. Any little movements here that feel good. Send the heels high, bend the knees, hover them an inch above the yoga mat. Walk the hands back one handprint so they're underneath the shoulders. Pause, hold here. Suck the belly button into the spine, start to fire up the core. We're going to do tiny little bounces of the knees here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees down to the mat. Send the right leg back. Bend the heel towards the glute and then start to draw some circles with the right knee in one direction. Switch the direction. Send the right leg back, left arm forward. Slightly pigeon toe the right foot. Point the left thumb up towards the sky. Inhale, find some length through the limbs. Exhale, round forehead to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale, round. Let's hold this one. Press into the right palm, forehead to knee. Touch the right heel towards the glute. Send it out. Bring the left arm left, right leg right. Hover and hold here. Kick through the sole of the right foot. Keep trying to lift it hip height or higher. Scoot the right foot a little more forward in line with the right hand and lower it down. Sweep the left arm high, gaze towards the thumb, And then start to thread your needle. Walk the right hand forward, lower the left shoulder down. You can start to walk the right hand a little more forward or start to bind it behind the body, catching left inner thigh. Keep working the back of the skull towards the mat, gazing up, drawing that right shoulder back. Slowly unwind, right hand plant, sweep the left arm high, gaze follows the thumb, flex the right toes up towards the sky. Bring the left hand down, press the hips back towards the heel as you tuck the left toes under. Rise up, hands plant under the shoulders, sweep the right leg back. Oh, I hope we can't hear those blowers the whole time. Wrap the elbows in, eyes of the elbows point forward. Take an inhale, prepare. Exhale, tap chin to mat. Squeeze the elbows tight beside the rib cage. Inhale, press up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, press. Exhale, tap. Option to work chin stand or just keep the chin lowered to the mat. Good. Slowly unwind. Counter the posture. Right knee to forehead. Tuck the left toes, send the right leg high. Three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Right heel towards left glute. Circle out the ankle. Wiggle the toes. Straighten the right leg. Elevate the left heel off the mat. Right knee to forehead. Round curl. Send it back. Right knee, right tricep. Tap it to the outside. Hold or fly. Send it back. Right knee, left tricep, tap and hold or fly. Send it back. Right foot steps forward, lower the left knee down to the mat. Low crescent lunge, sweep the arms up, inhale. Scoot the right toes a little more forward, get deeper into the left hip flexor. Shift back, runner stretch. You can keep the hands on the mat or start to elevate them behind the body. Flex right toes towards the face. Shift forward. Sweep the arms up. Then bring the left hand down, tuck the left toes, cartwheel the right arm open. So revolved crescent lunge. Gaze towards the right thumb. Side plank, keeping the left hand down, stack the right foot on top of the left. You can drop the bottom knee for a little extra support. Keep the feet stacked or lift the top leg. Right hand taps under the body, tapping the back for 5. Reach up. Reach the right arm under, tap the back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send the right arm high, coming back through high straight arm plank. Pause, we hold here. Breathe. Right hand under the face, open the left arm up. Stack the feet, drop the bottom knee, or lift that top leg for a little bit of a challenge. Left hand taps under the body and reach up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cartwheel the left arm down, high straight arm plank, pause and hold here. Shift the body weight forwards and back. Hips stay in line with the shoulders, belly's in tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift forward, wrap the elbows in, take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga lowers you down. Inhale, pull the heart through, up dog. Exhale, chin to chest, downward facing dog. Breathe. Gaze towards the belly button, press into the hands here. Inhale the heels high off the yoga mat, then bend the knees, hover them an inch above the mat. Walk the hands back, one hand print, hovering table, hold. Tap right knee to right wrist and bring it back. Left knee, left wrist. come back. Right, left, right, left. One more time, each side. Tap right, keep the belly in tight. Tap left. We're going to bounce the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees down to the mat. Nice work. Send the left leg back. Bend the heel towards the glute. Draw those circles with the left knee. Warming up through the hip. And reverse it. Send the left leg back, right arm forward. Toes point down to the mat, thumb points up to the sky. Super active core here. Draw it in. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, round. Hold this one. Press into the left palm, forehead to knee. Wrap the body in tight. Inhale, send it out. Bring the left leg left, right arm right. Hover and hold. Flex through the sole of the foot. Activate the leg. Scoot the left foot forward. Line it up with the hand or get it towards it. Sweep the right arm high. Gaze up. Big stretch. Start to walk the left hand forward. Lower the right shoulder down. Back of the head works its way towards the mat. Left hand walks forward, or you can start to wrap it behind the body. Slowly unwind, left hand plants, re-reach the right arm high. Flex the left toes towards the sky. Right hand comes down, tuck right toes, press the hips back to the heel, stretch the arms forward. Rise up. Slide the hands back so they're under the shoulders, then sweep the left leg back. Wrap the elbows in, working those sunbird bows. Inhale. Exhale, tap chin to mat. Inhale, press. Exhale, tap. Inhale, press. Last one, tap and hold, or we work that chin stand. For chin stand, you squeeze the elbows tight beside the rib cage. There's very little weight in the chin, and you tuck the right toes. You kind of press off from the right foot. So kick off. Elbows are by the rib cage. Good. Counter the posture. Left knee to forehead round. Tuck the right toes and the left leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip here. Circle out the ankle, wiggle through the toes. Press into the hands, sending the left knee to a point high towards the sky. Straighten the left leg, elevate the right heel off the mat, shift the body weight forward, shoulders beyond the fingertips, knee to forehead. Send it back. Left knee, left tricep. Tap it to the outside, hold or fly. Send it back. It's those military planes. Left knee, right tricep, twist or fly. Send it back. Left knee steps forward, or left leg steps forward, lower the right knee, sweep the arms up, low crescent lunge. Scoot the left toes forward, bend into the left knee, open up through the right hip flexor. As you inhale, lift up. As you exhale, sit a little deeper. Shift back, runner stretch. So hands are on the mat, or you can elevate them behind the body. Flex the left toes towards the heart. Try to make that connection. So we work with a flat back here. Good. Shift forward, sweep the arms up, and then we plant the right hand, tuck right toes, lift the right knee, and extend the left arm high. Gaze up towards the left thumb. Side plank. So keep the right hand down, step left foot back to meet the right. Feet stacked, bottom knee dropped, or we lift that top leg for a little bit of a challenge. Good. Send the left arm forward, hold here. Reach the left arm high, then bend the elbow, bring it behind the body, palm facing out. Send the left arm back up, bring it down, moving on to the other side. Left hand plants, we open the right arm up. So drop the bottom knee if you need a little extra support. Stack the feet or lift the top leg. Send the right arm forward, bicep by the ear, stretch forward. Bring the right arm up, bend it behind the body, palm facing out. Send the right arm high, bring it down, high straight arm plank, we hold. Shift the body weight forwards and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold that shift forward, wrap the elbows in, take an inhale, exhale, lower the elbow or lower the heart down, elbows tight beside the body. Inhale, pull the heart through, up dog, pressing the tops of the feet, gaze up. Chin to chest, downward facing dog is where we meet. Breathe here. Send the right leg high. Right knee, right tricep, optional push up. Send it back. Right knee, left tricep, optional push up. Send it back. Bend the knee, open the hip, stay here or flip your dog. Lower the right foot down, extend the right arm forward, let the head go. Right hand plants, right leg lifts. Draw the right knee to the chest and then kick it out to the left. Lower it down, spiral the left arm open. Left hand plants, optional push up. Send it back. Right foot steps forward, left heel lowers, meeting in a warrior one, Virabhadrasana A. So set it up, maybe scoot the right toes a little more forward, bend into the right knee, press firmly into both feet here. Cactus the arms interlace. Roll the shoulders back, take those interlaced fingers down the back leg, and then bend the right knee, lead with the heart, humble your warrior. Take the chin towards the chest, let gravity take the arms over. Cartwheel the arms open, warrior two. Gaze over the front middle finger. Open the knee up towards the pinky toe edge of the right foot. Draw the belly in. Let's do 3 pumping warriors. Straighten the right leg. Reach up to the top. Exhale, ride the breath down, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Hold it. Sit deeper in the right knee. Get into it. Start to feel those legs fire up. Flip the front palm, reverse. So you keep bending into the right knee, but you're reaching back intensely. Cartwheel the arms down. Step or float the right foot back. Move through your chaturanga. Inhale through your up dog. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Send the left leg high. Left knee, left tricep, optional push up. Send it back. Left knee, right tricep, push up. Send it back. Bend the knee, open the hip, stay here or flip your dog, wild thing. Try to keep the left heel up so you're on the toes of the left foot and you're reaching that left arm forward. Left hand plants, left leg lifts. Draw the left knee in towards the body so the right heel is lifted, dial it down, kick the left leg out. Then spiral the right arm open, let the head go. Right hand plants, optional push up. Send the left leg back. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Inhale, we rise. Good, so start to explore your depths here. Just bend a little bit into that left knee. See if it's sustainable. Can you hold that? Try your best. Press into the feet, ground into all 4 corners. Cactus the arms, reach back, then interlace the fingers. Roll back. Lead with the heart. Take the bind with you. Humble warrior. Chin goes towards the chest. So notice if you're looking down at the mat, try to lift the gaze towards the belly button and just let gravity take the arms over. Maybe you find a little deeper of a clasp, so you start to try to touch the palms together. Inhale, cartwheel the arms open, warrior two. So again, set it up. These first ones, these are your exploration poses. You're trying to just see what feels good today, scan through the body, see what works for you. Maybe you can go a little deeper today. Maybe today you need to back off, but know your limits, know your edges. Start to find that intuition with your body. 3 pumping warriors, straighten the left leg, reach to the top. Exhale to 2. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, warrior two, hold. Gaze over the front middle finger. Open the left knee up towards the pinky toe edge. Press into the feet. Flip the front palm, reverse, reach back. Feel that stretch through the side body. Let this feel so good. Cartwheel the arms down. Step or float the left foot back. Move through your flow. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. All right, working with those graceful transitions, we're going to speed it up a little bit this time. So send the right leg high. Step it through, lower the left heel. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel down, chaturanga. For an option, you can bend the right foot up towards the head for your up dog and then send it high, meeting in a downward facing dog. All just options here. Send the left leg high, step it forward. Right heel lands, warrior one. Open to two. Inhale, reverse. Cartwheel the arms down, flow low, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog option to find that little angel touch. Send the left leg high, down dog. Again, right leg goes high. Step it forward. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale to two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, flow low, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Send the left leg high, inhale. Warrior one. Open to two. Inhale, reverse. Down dog. Oh my goodness, can anyone even hear anything? I'm so sorry. So we're in a down dog. I hope you went through that flow, matching breath to movement, finding your most graceful of transitions. Send the right leg high. Step it forward, high crescent lunge. Inhale the arms up. Try to press the back of the left knee out. Draw the belly in towards the spine. Send the left arm forward, right arm back. Gaze towards right thumb. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. Right hand goes down the back leg. Left arm reaches to the back. Left hand goes down. Send the right arm high. Gaze up towards the right thumb. IT band stretch. So we're rolling to the pinky toe edges of both feet. So roll to the blade edges of both feet, then sweep the right arm towards the back of the mat, gaze towards the right thumb. Good, coming back through, plant the hands, sweep the arms up, meeting back in a high crescent lunge. Eagle your arms, left arm goes under the right arm. Lift your bind, lean back. Then draw the bind forward, hover the belly over the thigh. Try to pull the fingers forward. Bend into the left knee, press off, warrior three with your bound eagle arms. Good, a tight body's a light body, so we activate the muscles. That helps us find those beautiful, graceful transitions. Bring the left knee in towards the chest, find your Garudasana eagle. Left leg goes up and around the right leg, find that twist. You can use the left toes as a kickstand to help you find a little support, but you start to squeeze the inner thighs together. Keep lifting the upper body. Good. Send the left knee high. Release your bind, send it back, warrior three. Good. Notice if that big toe keeps coming up, try to bring the right under the big toe, that little ball mound, press it down into the mat. Hands to heart center, open it up, half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. So peel the left hip open, let it stack on top of the right hip. Maybe play around with right hand to heart center. Again, turning on the muscles. Tight body is a light body. Beautiful. Bend the right knee, step it back, warrior two. Gaze over the front middle finger, draw the tailbone down. Flip the front palm, reverse. Extended side angle, right hand goes down, left bicep by the ear. Long line of energy here, bend into the right knee, reach forward. Send the left arm high, gaze up towards the thumb, then bend the elbow, bring it behind the body, palm is facing out. Stay here, move that right hand to go underneath the thigh, gaze up towards the sky. If you work with Bird of Paradise, bring the gaze down, hop left foot up to meet right foot. Come onto the right toes, then start to draw that right knee up. When you reach the top, draw the right shoulder back. Then try to extend the right leg out. Meeting back in extended side angle. Rise up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. Keep reaching back. Now press away from the right foot, straighten the right leg. Lift the torso up. Heel toe the left foot in like 2 times, setting up your triangle. Turn the quads on, reach forward till you can't reach any more, then tilt the arms north and south. Gaze up towards the left thumb. Good. Press into the pinky toe edge of that left foot. Feel that opening along the left hip. Keep working the gaze up towards the thumb. Good. Rise up, reverse your triangle. And then cartwheel the arms down, plant the hands, step the right foot back, chaturanga. Up dog. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Keep gazing towards the navel, pressing into the hands, pointing the tailbone high towards the sky. Send the left leg high. Step it through, high crescent lunge. Sweep the arms up, press the back of the right knee out, heel stacks over the toes. Belly is in, note if it spills forward, wrapping in towards the midline. Send the right arm forward, left arm back, gaze towards left thumb. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another, find that balance. Left hand goes to the back leg, right arm reaches behind you. Right hand comes down, send the left arm high, gaze towards the thumb. Roll to the blade edges of the feet, stretching out the IT band. So pinky toe edges and then sweep the left arm towards the back of the mat, gaze towards the left thumb. So the feet are flexed on the pinky toe edges. I know this one can get a little complicated if you haven't done it before, but it feels really good. Coming out of it, send the left arm high, then bring the left hand down to the outside of the left foot. Sweep the arms up, meeting back in a high crescent lunge. Draw the belly in, fire up through the core here. Finding our eagle arms. This time right arm goes under the left arm. Lift your bind, lean back. Draw the bind forward, belly over thigh. Remember, tighten up the muscles here. It's going to help you with your transitions. Bend the right knee, press off. Finding our bound warrior three. Point the right toes or flex them, but just do something to activate that left quadricep. Keep pulling the bind forward. Finding your Garudasana Eagle. So draw the right knee up in towards the chest, then wrap it around the left leg. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. Keep lifting the upper body back. Rise up, take the right knee in towards the body, then send it back. Release your bind, warrior three with airplane arms. Find that little up dog in the chest. So you're squeezing the shoulder blades together. Hands to heart center, opening up half moon. Left hand goes down, right arm goes high. Peel the right hip on top of the left hip. So maybe play here, challenging your balance. Left hand to heart center. Just keep opening that right shoulder up, stack it on top of the left. Bend the left knee, cartwheel the arms open, warrior two. Good, moving with those beautiful transitions. Try to feel like you're dancing through this practice. So just see whether you're a good dancer or a bad dancer, just let it feel good. Flip the front palm, reverse. Dancing is subjective. If you like it, do it. Extended side angle, left hand down to the instep of the foot, right bicep by the ear. Long line of energy here. Keep bending into the left knee. Then send the right arm up towards the sky, gaze towards the thumb. Bend the elbow, bring it behind the body. Stay or find that bind, wrapping the left hand under the thigh. So make sure it's going under the thigh. If you've got that bind, you want to work bird of paradise. Hop right foot up to meet left. Come on to the left tiptoes. Draw the left knee up. Then roll the left shoulder back. Then extend the left leg out. Left leg comes down, meeting back in our extended side angle. Rise up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. Now as you reach back, press into the left foot to straighten the left leg. Lift the torso up, we set up our triangle. So press into the feet, draw the belly in, reach forward, keep pressing into the feet. When you can't reach any deeper, then bring the arms north and south. So you can use the back of the hand against the inner part of the ankle that way, or I like to peace finger bind my left big toe, gaze towards the right thumb. Breathe. Good. Keep pressing into the feet. Draw the crown of the head forward. One more inhale. Exhale, twist deeper. Rise up. Reverse your triangle. Right hand goes down the back leg. Left arm reaches behind you. Cartwheel the arms down. Plant the hands. Step or float the left foot back. Chaturanga. Inhale through your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring the gaze forward, step or hop the feet to meet the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Find a ragdoll here, just sway. Grab opposite elbow, bring the chin towards the chest, let it go. Release the hands down to the mat. Put a bend in the knees, press into the heels, roll your way up to standing. Roll the shoulders back and down the body, palms facing forward. Start to turn the quads on, press into those feet here. Really start to get in touch with what that feels like to activate those muscles. Sweep the arms overhead, gaze towards the thumbs. Hands come through heart center. So bring the gaze down to your feet, heel toe them in so the big toes, ankles, and knees come to touch. Sit the hips in the chair, sweep the arms up, Utkatasana. Squeeze the knees together, put a little bit of pressure on them. Hands come to heart center, right ankle on top of left thigh, sit the hips back. Good, left hand to left hip crease, right peace fingers to the right big toe. Straighten the right leg out. If that is not where you are today, then draw that right knee in towards the body. What we want to focus on is the left leg, so that's what we're activating here. Open it up, send the right leg right, left arm left, maybe gaze over the left thumb to challenge your balance. Remember, graceful transition, so we activate the legs. Activate all the muscles, arms as well. Bring it back through center. Left hand, bring it to the pinky toe edge of the right foot or to the outside of the knee. Try to work the gaze back towards the right thumb. See what it's doing in space. Draw the belly in, find that deepening of the twist. So moving into a revolved half moon. So we're just sweeping the right leg back and the arms come down. Left hand comes down. Revolved half moon. So right hand goes down, left arm goes high. Right leg is lifted. Breathe. With every inhale, you lift that right heel. With every exhale, you twist a little deeper. Left hand comes down, step the right foot back. I'm getting rained on now. This has been quite the class. Fed all of the things. High crescent lunge. Cactus the arms, lean back. Sweep the arms forward, pyramid pose. Inhale to a halfway lift. Press into the left foot to dip the left hip back, then fold over the left leg. If you want to work a funky flamingo, you can point the fingers back towards the back of the mat, and then you bend the right knee. Once you do that, walk the hands back one more time, really reaching back, and then press into the fingertips so the palms are tinted. Draw right heel towards right glute. Good. Flex the left toes towards the face. Elevate the right heel off the mat. Walk the hands further under the shoulders. Press into them. Sweep the left leg high, meeting in a standing split. Work the forehead towards the right knee. Both hands can be on the mat, or you can maybe bring one hand behind the calf, hiding the forearm. Maybe play with your balance, bringing both hands behind. If you work on handstands, bring the hands under the shoulders, pressing off the right foot. Let the left leg guide the way. The fingers are pressing into the mat so you feel the knuckles lift, like a little ant could crawl under them. And so then you press off the right foot, you try to show a split in the air, then bring the legs together once you find that little balance there. Getting quite the shower. Good, left leg comes down, ragdoll, we sway. Walk it out, high straight arm plank. Move through your chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. Breathe. Bring the gaze forward, step, hop, walk, or float the feet to meet the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Hips in the chair, Utkatasana. Squeeze the knees together. I feel like it's gonna start raining, so I feel like the sun's coming out, so I'm gonna stick with this. Hips are in the chair, weight is in the heels. Hands come to heart center. Left ankle on top of right thigh, sit low. Send the weight back towards the heel. Feel that opening on the outer part of the left hip. All right, finding that balance here. Right hand to right hip crease, left piece fingers to left big toe. Extend the left leg out. Or option to draw the left knee in towards the body. Wherever you are, think about rolling the shoulders back and down the body and turning on that right quadricep. Open it up, send the left leg left. Maybe challenge your balance by bringing the gaze towards the right thumb. Let's revolve it. Right hand to the outside of the left foot. Send the left arm back, gaze towards the left thumb, challenging your balance, or bring the right hand to the outside of the knee. Moving into revolved half moon. So we send the left leg back, left hand comes down, open the right arm up. Slightly pigeon toe the left foot. Left inner thigh comes up the right inner thigh. Keep opening the right arm up so it's stacking right shoulder on top of left shoulder. Good. Right hand comes down. Step the left foot back, pyramid pose. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, fold. As you inhale, press into the big toe mound of the right foot to shift the right hip back, then fold over the right leg. If you want to work that funky flamingo, point the fingers towards the back of the mat, then bend the left knee. And then since you have that bent knee, you can walk the hands back one more handprint. So the palms are up off the mat and you're on the fingertips. So press into those fingertips and then shift the weight back, draw left heel towards left glute. Good, back to that pyramid. Let's find our pelvic floor. So flex the right toes towards the face, lift the left heel off the mat. Bring the hands to the under the shoulders, draw the right leg up and in towards the body, meeting in a standing split. Forehead towards the knee, lift through the belly of the right hamstring. Stay with the hands on the mat or challenge your balance by wrapping the left hand behind the leg, maybe the right hand. If you play with those handstands, hands come underneath the shoulders, shift the weight forward, grip fingertips into the mat, let the right leg guide the way. Find that split in the air, then bring the legs together. So you gotta find that stack first, then play with bring the legs up. Try not to just like kick up and flail around. Try to move with purpose. Meeting back in a ragdoll sway. Release the hands down, inhale, half lift, exhale, fold. Walk it out, high straight arm plank, pause here. Lower to the forearms, forearm plank. Press the backs of the knees out, draw the belly in. Walk the feet in dolphin. Press chest towards thighs, gaze towards belly button. If you play with pincha here, bring the gaze forward, press off the right foot, let the left leg guide the way. So just kind of like we did with handstands, try to show that split in the air, then bring the legs together at the top. This time the weight is distributed along the forearms, so from the elbows up through the hands. Back to our dolphin, 5 dolphin dives, nose taps, thumbs, bring it back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press into the palms, straighten the elbows. You're in a downward facing dog. Breathe. Send the right leg high. Half pigeon, right side. So send the left leg long behind you. Right knee comes towards right wrist. Inhale, lift up, lean back. As you exhale, start to walk the arms forward. So just breathe into the hips here, start to let it go. If this is ever too much on the knees, if you have any sharpshooting pain, just please flip over onto your back and find a figure 4. Much safer on the knees if you have any kind of knee trouble. But otherwise, if you're just learning your limits, your edges, if it's maybe just a little mild discomfort, you're probably in the right spot. Walk the hands in. So we're going to do a little hip mobility here. So we're just kind of rolling to the right hip, and then we'll sweep this left leg around without scraping it and extend it forward. And then keep it lifted, sweep it back, and then sweep it forward. Sweep it back. You can use hands if you need to. Sweep it forward, sweep it back, Sweep it forward, hold here, and then draw the knee in towards the body, finding an Ardha Matsyendrasana. So this left knee is up. You still want to shimmy this right foot out so this left sits bone isn't sitting on the heel. You want both sits bones on the mat here. Left hand comes behind you, lift up through the right arm, right up on the outside of the knee, lift up, twist, gaze back behind you. Suck the belly in, gaze over the left shoulder. With every inhale you lift, with every exhale you twist. Counter the posture, bow the body to the left, forehead or to the right, forehead comes down. Rise up. Let's do a compass. So press the left knee back, bring this left shoulder under. Bring the right hand on top of the foot and then grab that pinky toe edge. Left hand comes down, fingers point out. And then start to kick into the hand and then try to dial the gaze so it comes underneath the arm. Good. If you want to work on 8 angle, you keep this leg over the arm and then bring the right leg on top. Hook the feet. And so when you press into the hands, you want to kick the legs out to the left and squeeze the inner thighs together. I can't emphasize that enough. It's all about squeezing those thighs together. So on the inhale, start to rock forward, press into the hands, lift the hips, and then kick the legs out, squeeze the inner thighs together, shoulders come down. So that's your 8 angle. It's always fun to try, fun to play. So keep the knees bent, send the arms forward, slowly roll down. Hands come behind the head, legs come up just like your Utkatasana legs. Tap elbows to knees and then just tap the heels to the mat. Wrap up, tap, and lower. So crunch up, try to lift those hip bones up, and then tap the heels. Crunch up and tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hug the knees in, rock side to side. Hug the knees in, rock up and down the spine 3 times. On that third one, we're landing in a Malasana prayer squat. So on this last one, rock up, find that Malasana. Knees are wide, use the elbows to press them back. Spine is super tall here, hips pressing forward, shoulders rolling back. Let's practice our crow pose. Hands come down, bring the feet towards one another, come high on the tiptoes. Think about getting knees to armpits before you do anything else. Try to get high on the tiptoes so knees come towards armpits. Shift the body weight forward, just like all those other inversions I was talking about. You grip fingertips so the knuckles start to lift off the mat. Gaze forward, shift forward, maybe play with one foot coming up, maybe 2. Good, shooting our legs back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga, up dog, downward facing dog. Send the left leg high. Left knee, left wrist, and the right leg long behind you. Lift up, lean back, and then start to walk it forward. So again, if you need to go on your back, please feel free. Just today has been the noisy day. Planes, trains, cars, scooters, Air Force, mowers, blowers. We've heard it all. Apologize, guys. Just keep breathing. Try to let the voice, the breath be your mantra. Try not to let it steal you from your practice. Start to rise up. Let's work that hip mobility here. So we just roll to the left hip, and so you just swing this right leg around, kick it forward, and then come back, kick it out. Keep it lifted, come forward, use your hands if you need to, extra challenge to not, send it back. Come forward, send it back. Forward, let's do one more, send it back. Come forward, hold, and then draw the knee in towards the body, bring it over top of the left knee. So again, shimmy this right heel out so the hip bones are on the mat rather than on the heel. And then bring the right hand behind you, lift up through the left arm, left elbow on the outside of the knee. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. One more inhale, lift you up. Feel that massage of the organs as you suck the belly in and twist. Cartwheel the body to the left, bow the forehead down. Rise up, compass. So press the right knee back, bring it over the shoulder. Right hand comes down, point the fingers to the right. Flip the grip so the palm is on top of the foot. Grab that pinky toe edge and start to kick into the hand. Just wherever you can kick to. Try to hold and breathe there for a couple breaths. Good. Coming out, if you want to work 8 angle, keep the leg over the arm. No harm in trying. If you can't do it, that's why it's a practice. It's a journey. One day at a time, you know, one day it'll click. So you press into the hands, inhale, lift you up, and then you kick the legs out to the right and squeeze the inner thighs and dip the shoulders down. It all happens at the same time. So you kick out, squeeze the thighs, dip the shoulders down. All happens at the same time, and then you're there. So inhale, press up. Kick it out, shoulders come down, squeeze. And then if you're in it and you want to come out, you can draw the left knee in towards the chest, send it back, and you're in Ekapada. So eventually it'll all come together. You just got to keep practicing. All right, coming through to our seat. Extend the arms forward. Slowly start to roll down to the back. Send the legs up towards the sky, just doing a few little hip crunches. So feet are flexed. It's just a tiny little hip, so there's very little movement of the feet here. But you're pressing the soles of the feet up towards the sky, little thrust of the hips. So go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in, send the legs out, send the arms out, head, neck, and shoulders come off the mat. Hold here. Bring the arms down by your side and then reach them up for 8, 7, 6, hollow body hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in. Good. Bring the feet down to the mat. Knees are bent, heels are up by the glutes. Let's do a bridge pose. Press into the feet, lift the hips, interlace the fingers underneath the body. Tuck the shoulder blades underneath, interlace the fingers. Press the heels into the mat. Good. Just keep trying to rock the body right and then left, tucking the shoulder blades underneath you a little bit deeper each time. If you're in this bridge pose, you want to move into full wheel. Just keep the hips up, release the hands, plant them over the shoulders, maybe coming to the top of the head first, and then ultimately pressing up into a full wheel. One more inhale, press up, lift up, and then slowly lower down. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Hug the knees into the chest. Send the legs up towards the sky. Hands come underneath the hips. Just let the legs drain. Open and close the jaw a few times. Stick the tongue out far towards the chin. If you have a plow pose in your practice, just pike the legs overhead. You can use the hands on the back for support to guide the hips over. You can keep the hands on the back and then bend the knees, rest them on the forehead.
Ultimately, the feet will touch the floor behind you, and you can interlace the fingers just like you did in bridge pose, tucking the shoulder blades underneath the body, sending the hips a little higher and the feet a little deeper beyond the head. Moving into shoulder stand. Bring the hands to the low back if they're not already there. Pike the legs up. Walk them down towards the shoulder blades, pressing the hips towards the back of the mat, feet towards the front of the mat. Creating one tall candlestick. Start to bend the knees towards the forehead. Pass through a deaf yogi. Knees frame the ears. And then slowly tuck the toes, straighten the legs, roll down the vertebrae, one at a time. When the hips land, find a Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet come together, knees splay wide, finding a little butterfly of the legs. You can have one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, or you can reach the arms overhead, grabbing opposite elbow. Hug the knees into the chest. Keep the right knee in, extend the left leg long. Guide the right knee over towards the left, gaze to the right. Slowly unwind. Hug the knees into the chest. Keep the left knee in, extend the right leg. Guide the left knee to the right, gaze to the left. Come back through center. Hug both knees in towards the chest. Wrap the arms around the knees, chin to chest, forehead in towards the knees. Take a big inhale, squeeze the body in tight, lift the shins up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, let it go, Savasana. Feet fall away, palms face up in an effort to receive. Soften through the eyes, unfurrow the brow. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Just let the bottom jaw sink back in towards the skull. Just let the body, the breathing return to normal. Take as much time as you possibly can in this final Shavasana. This is where I will leave you. This practice is such a beautiful mimic of our life. So graceful transitions, that is what we were working on today. And it's a beautiful depiction of how we work through our life. This practice, it was chaotic at times with all the noises, but life is chaotic at times with all of its noises. And are you still able to move with grace and dignity and beauty and strength? So we practice and we practice. We practice that moving through our practice, through the movement, so we can move with that grace and dignity in our everyday life. So I thank you so much for joining me. It is truly an honor and a pleasure and such a gift. I will hopefully see you here next time on the mat. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. Until we see each other again, namaste. Bye.